Okay, this concept might seem far-fetched, but trust me, if you use social media like I show you into this video, you will become a better cyclist and you will achieve your performance goals. What's up guys, my name is Charles and welcome back to my cycling YouTube channel. In today's video, we are diving into how social media can help you achieve your goals. I've been using this technique for the last 3 years and it did show a lot of results for me. So this is why today I'm sharing it with the world. I will first of all educate you guys on some research and explain you the concept behind this technique. And then I'll show you several concrete examples on how I've used social media to increase my performance. And then we'll finish this video with a few tips on how you guys can easily get started. Let's go. The goals take time, hard work, dedication, perseverance, and they don't often come as quick as you hope. You can easily lose the motivation to go on the process and then give up. But everything changes when you leverage an accountability system. To be accountable, all you need is a clear goal and the willingness to let the others help you achieve it. So this is where social media come into the equation. If you share your goal to all your friends and followers, you will be accountable to reach that goal for all of them. The American Society of Training and Development did a study on accountability and found out that you are 65% most likely to achieve your goal when you commit to someone. And if you have a specific accountability partner that you've both committed to, you will increase your chance of success by 95%. So these are huge numbers and trust me, they are accurate. The thing is, when you make your goal public, the motivation to not deceive others will give you the energy to fuel your mental strength when you most need it. For example, you go for a 100k ride loop, you tell others, and at that 65 to 75k mark when it's the most hardest and that's when you want to give up, well, you won't give up because you've told other people that you were gonna do 100. Since you don't want to deceive them, it will give you extra motivation to finish that loop. But more on that later. But let's be clear here. Your goal must be achievable and within reasonable effort. If you have never done a 100k ride, don't go for a 300k ride. You're just gonna lose motivation and you'll probably kill yourself. You should not do that. So maybe go for a first 100k loop, and then 150, and 175, and just like that with baby steps and achievable goals over there, and achievable goals over there, that's where you can increase your performance by motivating yourself with small steps. If the goal is too far stretched and not achievable, you will just lose motivation and you will slowly give up until you're out of it. However, if you do tell others about your goal, you are most likely to stick to it. It's always easy to choose something more comfortable and find excuses. And trust me, I always see some people coming in with some stupid excuses, how they haven't been training a lot lately, or how their bike is damaged, or blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. You get the point. Excuses are for losers. If you do fail your goal, it's okay, it's fine, but then you have to tell yourself on how you can achieve it better or how could have you been prepared better for that goal. And when you go for a second attempt, you should be more prepared and get it. Every time I go on a big solo ride, so solo, this is really important, and I want to push my limits, I start the day with an Instagram story telling everyone, what is the ride I'm gonna do today? So this is the first step. I have this achievable goal that is just outside my comfort zone and I make sure I tell everyone about it. Even if I know that in the end, nobody cares. But deep down inside of me, I know there's at least one person who will care about my story and one person who will care about my ride, and that person is the one that I'm riding for. I don't know who it is, but I know there's at least one person out there who do care. And this person is looking forward to updates and the final result. Speaking of updates, this is also really important. Throughout the rides, give your friends and followers some updates on where you are you going next, how are you feeling, how's the ride, how's the weather, anything that can help people know that you're on your track to achieve that goal. And while you are riding, always look forward to that next checkpoint and think about what you're gonna say to those people, what updates are you gonna give them. This will give you extra motivation to keep going. Usually at that 50 to 70% of the ride, that is when it's the hardest mentally and you just wanna quit. But you won't quit. You will not quit because there's a few people waiting for you to reach that goal. Do you start to get the point now? And boom, just like that, you're on your last few kilometers of the ride, and you've done it thanks to social media accountability. And now all you have to do is to share your final result of the ride. It could be your Strava screenshot to your story, making sure everyone knows that the goal that you announced earlier this morning, you've finished it and you've achieved it and you've been out of your comfort zone, and that's where you increase your performance. First of all, if you don't follow me yet on Instagram, just go ahead. It's at c.ouimet. I post a lot of cycling content over there, as you can see here. And I will first of all go to the ride I've done last week. So I started there asking if people wanted to join. So I said, Tour de l'Île, start at 11, 120K, fast pace. No one joined me, so it is. So I went all the way to the east side of Montreal. And with this story, this is where I was saying people, all right, here's an update. I got all the way over there. And with first stretch is done with huge headwind. Still at that location, I said, all right, this is where I'm going next. So I did this whole east to west. So here it is a few hours later. I showed the Strava segment that I've done a top 10. And again, the end of the ride. I should have done maybe one more story in between. It was cold, could not really take my phone out. When no one is there to take a poll, steady effort for 4 hours. And here plugging my sponsor for recovery at the end and how I dressed for this ride. When I was halfway here coming back, it was easy for me to just cut through the city and head back home after like a 50, 60K ride. But since I told everyone I was going all the way to that Montreal Island loop, I just had to go. I could not stop. All right, so here we have another solid example that I've done on February 14th, well, on Zwift. So I said this story, who's joining me about to do another 100K ride? So stating the goal. And then here's the first update, sweaty as fuck, 40 out of 100 kilometers. And then another update, 20K to go, posting for accountability of not giving up on the goal. So as you can see, it's a concept that I've been working on for a while. I'm not just coming in for this video because it works, it just works. So on this day, August 6th, I wanted to do an Everesting practice. So I decided to post that I was going to do 3,000 meters of elevation. Again, I invited people to join into that ride because doing it alone sucks. So here I am with the first update, 600 meters out of 3,000. After that, I did an AMA, so asking people on Instagram for questions just to keep myself busy while I was writing this challenge. It did help a lot to answer all of those questions that people ask. Here's someone who joined because he saw my story, so he just came in, did a few laps with me. It was really appreciated. Kept going. Here's another update saying 1 more K of elevation to go. More AMA. Here's another update with the food I had, just making sure that people know that I'm eating. And here again, full update. I say 3,000 meters done, but you know what? I think I decided to go for another 1,000 meters because some people messaged me on Instagram saying, hey, you should do another one, do another 1,000K. And I just did. And then posting on Instagram the final result of the Strava ride. So people knows that the goal I stated at the start of the day, I not only achieve it, but I also push it to another limit where I did a full half Everesting. Speaking of Everesting, I will do one this weekend on November 7th. So stay tuned to my Instagram with more details about the date and the road I'm gonna pick. It's on Montreal and it's not Another option than Instagram stories is to find someone that I call an accountability buddy. So your training partner, your friend, your mom, it could be anyone. But the concept is pretty much the same. You send each other some private message through Messenger or text message about what is the goal today, and then you can send each other some updates, and the person who's not training could make sure that his friend, is actually on track to finish the goal. Send a text, hey, how's it going? Still going strong? How much left to go? So anything like that can help you achieve your goals because you have this person that you are accountable for. Here's a quote that I found that is really interesting. When performance is measured, performance increases. But when performance is measured and reported, the rate of improvement accelerates. So keep that in mind when you report your performance, it accelerates faster. And if you don't have a friend to be accountable for, you know what? I will be your accountability buddy. When you're going to post on Instagram about your goals of the day, make sure you tag me and I will give you that extra motivation that you need to achieve your goal or to finish that ride. How about that? That's really cool, right? So make sure you tag me. Man, I'll be so ready to tell you, like, just keep going and keep going, keep going and keep going even more. Yeah, you'll really enjoy my support, I'm sure. All right, this is it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up. It's always really appreciated, and it does make a difference for me to get noticed on YouTube. Subscribe if you aren't already to my YouTube channel. I have a lot more cycling content coming in the next few weeks that you don't want to miss out. All right, my name is Charles, and I'll see you guys on the road or into the next video. Peace.